Super title reads, and today we are going to be building a 650k give or take squad builder for you guys. This is the squad build. This is the squad which I will be taking into the weekend league this weekend, and yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I want you guys to let me know your opinions of it in the comments down below. But yeah, we'll kick things off with our goalkeeper, and in goal we will be going with Gianluigi Buffon. Cost me 55,000 coins, 55 and a half to be precise, and well, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the game rating wise, and as you can see his stats are really good. 89 diving, 88 handling, 84 reflexes, 9 positioning. I've played 2 games with this team, as you can see. Played 1 squad battles and 1 against a friend. Played well in both, and I think this team's got very big potential, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you did have the coins to build this team, I'd definitely recommend to go ahead and buy it, and I think it's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the weekend league. So yeah, we've got Buffon in goal. At right back we are going with Hector Bellerin. A good card this year. Costs around 20,000 coins on the market. I think he may have gone down a little bit since Squad Battles rewards came out, and it might go down more on Thursday when the weekend league rewards come out. But yeah, I think this card's really good. 95 pace, 75 defending, 70 physical. It's not bad. If you look at his in-game stats, obviously the pace is a big standout ones. His dribbling stats are surprisingly actually really good. If you look at that, and then his defending stats aren't bad either. 62 strength isn't ideal, but I mean you don't really buy him for his strength. He makes up for that in the pace ability. At this first centre back position, we will be taking Koscielny, and then in the second, we will be taking Giorgio Chiellini. I don't know why I thought his name was Jorginho. But yeah, once again, a very nice card. Defending here, all green, very good stats. Stamina 75, that's decent. Strength is 76. Could be better, but I mean, it's not awful. But 82 jumping along with his 6'1" high and medium high work rates is really good. And his pace is really good for the centre back. As for Chiellini, low high work rates, perfect for centre back, and 6'2". His pace is good as well, 78 sprint speed, 68 acceleration, so he's a little bit slow for mark. But if you play your defensive, if you play defence properly, then you should be fine. If you use the midfielders, because Chiellini isn't really going to have to accelerate, he should be ready to go for it. His defending stats, the ones which stand out along with those physical stats: 88 interceptions, 92 marking, 92 stand tackle, 90 slide tackle, 91 strength, 89 jumping. This card is incredible stats wise, and he played really well in game last year, and I expect him to do exactly the same this year. At left back, if you did want to increase the cost of this squad, you could go for Alexandro. However, a cheap alternative, and if not, I think a very like feasible option to be better than Alexandro, not rating wise but in game wise, is Lukaku, Jordan of the Lukaku. Okay, he's got really good speed once again, but also that 81 physical, but 86 strength along with that 87 acceleration, 91 sprint speed is incredible. His defending stats are okay. Slide tackle of 72, stand tackle of 74. That's not bad. His dribbling stats also pretty good, like Bellerin's. So yeah, I think those fullback partnership along with the 2 centre backs will complement each other very well. Going into the first centre mid, the left centre mid, I don't actually play this formation in game. I will show you what I play in game afterwards. But in the left centre mid role, we do have Claudio Marchisio, 50k for this guy as well. One of the more enjoyable players to use I have used on the game. High work rate, so he's going to get back and forward, and in the position that he does play in game, that is perfect. So yeah, if we go into his stats, he's only got 4 orange stats, which are strength, jumping, heading, accuracy, finishing. If we're looking at those ones, heading accuracy is not really there for heading. Strength, 70 isn't great, but it's like it's not like 40. Obviously, it's not 40, but it's like you can see past his strength and you can still use it. Jumping 68, once again fine. Finishing of 61. I can't say I've really experienced the lack of finishing, but I don't really think I've had that many opportunities with him. I know it said I've scored 12 goals, and I'll probably say around 4 or 5 of those at least are penalties. So yeah, we're looking at his dribbling stats as well. They are really good. Only 1 in the light green category. Long shots of 82, shot power 82, good. Short pass 87, long pass 85, vision of 84. This card's really well rounded, and it's just really good to have in the team. If we go into our central centre mid in this team, we do have Bakayoko. A player who is untradeable for me. I did pack him in a 2-player pack. 6'1", medium work rates, and basically the Kante of last year. When you look at the stats, very good, good pace for a centre midfielder, 75 and 72. Along with his defending and physical stats, 82 strength, 85 aggression, 86 stamina. He's going to be running for the whole game, no problem about it. Stand tackle of 84 and slide tackle of 82 are very, very good stats to have on a central midfielder. If we do go into our third centre mid, you probably already saw that when I put Bakayoko in. We do have Kante, once again an untradeable player, very lucky to back him in the 2 players back. So yeah, really happy with that. Medium high work rate's 5'6". As you can see, he scored 1 goal and 3 assists in 35 games for me. If we're looking at Kante's stats, they are as good as ever. 82 acceleration and 80 sprint speed, including in the 81 pace. Dribbling stats very good again. Ball control dribbling like a little bit low, but everything else is perfect. His defending's good apart from his heading accuracy. That's what pulls it down to 81. His other stats are really, really high, which is good. His physical of 84 is also very good. Stamina of 94 is going to be running. 77 strength, once again, pretty decent for a 5'6" player. He's going to body some players. He's not going to body the bigger players like the Fellaini's and stuff. But like the people like Martial and people like that who are trying to run through your midfield, he's going to at least put up a good fight and slow them down, if not anything. So yeah, Kante, very good card. 65 finishing as well, which when I've got a dead eye, it actually puts his finishing up to 80. So I mean, he's only scored 1 goal, but he hasn't really had opportunities for me. If we go into right forward, we need to put this back to the right forwards, any position and high to low. We are going with Ousmane Dembele, probably my favourite player I've used this year, other than Hagi. I think Hagi is very good, but I think this card rivals him a lot. His stats aren't as good. High low work is 5'10", 5-star, 5-star, very influential. He can shoot with both his left and his right. If you look at the in-game stats, his pace and dribbling are the ones which stand out the most. His dribbling especially. His finishing rate is 87. Once again with the Deadeye Chem style, it puts up to like 92. I don't know how influential the Chem styles really are, but I have had no problems with his finishing at all. I think if he goes through one-on-one, or you've even got like a low driven from like anywhere inside the box, I expect it to go in with Dembele, whereas with some other players I wouldn't. This player, I really do think that he thrives in that situation. I think he's a really good card to have. Going into the left forward position, we do have the Beastman himself from last year's FIFA, Anthony Martial. As you can see, 31 games, 26 goals, 32 assists for me. Just get a lot of assists. Medium low work rates, would prefer that a lot more if it is high low. 4-4, 4-star, 4-star, very good as well. Once again, his acceleration and dribbling very good, just like Dembele, just not quite as good. His finishing is better than Dembele, and his shot power is also better, mainly because he's more of a striker. Realistically, that is a position where I would hope to see him play in the future. Hopefully, like an on restart left wing and move to a striker role. That's completely off topic though. I think this card's very good, and yeah, I think that's good. Going into the striker position though, we do have Kevin Gamero, player who I like. I'm not going to lie. 5'8", medium. 63 games, 48 goals, 55 assists. I like him. Do I like him a lot? No, but I like him. I definitely think Griezmann would be better, but the stats don't lie. His stats are very, very good. And yeah, if you look at his in-games as well, 88 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, 86 attack position, 86 finishing, 84 shot power. If you have the opportunity with him, he's going to score 9 times out of 10. Also, his passing decent as well. He could just get a lot of assists for me. As you can see, he's got 55 in the 63 games. I say most of them to Dembele, like quite a few to Dembele and other players like Carrasco, who I have used in the past, who are very good alternatives. In game though, with this team, I do play the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. If we can find it, it's right there. And then we do go with Marquisio left centre mid, and we put Martial at left striker, Gamero right striker. We do have the 2 fullbacks to stay back while attacking, the CDM to stay back while attacking, the 2 centre mids to stay back while attacking. Then we have getting behind for both of these guys, and then free roam and stay forward while attacking. Stay forward while defending for Dembele. And that is how the team plays in game. As for substitutions that I use in this team, there's 3 which I use, and I'll go bronze bench for the rest of it. If we can find these players. The first one I do have is not on this page. I believe he is here, yeah. First one I have is Quincy Promes. Second one I take is Raheem Sterling. And the third one I take is a defensive option of Idrissa Gane Gay. If we look at Promes' in-game stats, they are just incredible. If he was in the Premier League, Jesus Christ, he would be worth above 40k at least. Those stats are incredible, and off the bench he makes a real impact. Raheem Sterling, once again, good stats, also untradeable for me. Probably not as good, but he just adds the pace, whereas Promise, like, he also adds pace, but he's like, Sterling just adds like the extra energy and pace to the team. And then Idrissa Gana Gueye, he's just a good option to have a midfield if you do have a yellow card, or even if I want to solid it up a little bit and put Ghana in for Marquisio there. But yeah, overall that is the team. And if guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy this video, please hit a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new to the channel for more squad builders, for more career mode, and for more play reviews. I do apologise for people. I did say that a career mode will be out today. Just a bit of a change of plan. I thought I would bring this out today. Career mode will resume tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys for the support on my channel recently. It's really good. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. But for now guys, that is all, and until next time, goodbye.